Hi everyone, this is CGN Taylor, and today is Friday, October 14th, also known as Integration. Last Saturday was our Black Belt Conditioning Day, and I have to say, I don't think we've ever had a more natural conditioning day. First, in the morning, we all got to aim high at about 7 o'clock. Then we started stretching and dividing up people in cars before the team went on a run about a block down the street towards sunset, and we turned around and came right back. Then we all loaded up into the cars and drove out near Estacada. It took about 2 hours, and during that time we were being interrogated in our cars by our coaches about our knowledge base. I was in the car with my mom, Mr. Stephen Kaysen, Chelsea, and my coach, Jenilyn. And I think I lost my voice mostly that day because I had to say attitude so many times, probably like 15 or something. But it was pretty fun, although we were all blindfolded in our separate cars, so couldn't see exactly where we were going. We got out on the side of a road, and everybody kind of got all ready, and then we went in, just the team. We followed Mr. Leitner and Mrs. Leitner, who were leading out onto this path, and it was a 6-mile hike up and a 6-mile hike down called the Dry Ridge Trail, and we were walking with a purpose or running at a fast pace. Sometimes we had to walk because the pathway was too small to safely run. And on our way, we gathered rocks for our cairn, which is a Scottish tradition. And you might have seen it in the videos that Chogan and Jessica posted. But I just thought I'd talk about that again. And I think that was really special. And then we wrote their dream on the top. And since Chogan, Girl Sam wasn't able to join us due to injury, Boy Sam put an extra rock on top for her. So we had a rock for everybody on the team. And that was built into this lovely little cairn at the top of Grass Point, which was where we ate lunch at about 12:30 or 1. Then we started our long hike back down. It was pretty scary actually sometimes because we'd be on one side, you would have this narrow passageway that would be against the side of the mountain, and the other side would just be like a drop down in front of all these trees. But I have to say it was a pretty great experience, and I did struggle a little bit with my cold, but eventually I kind of just got over it on our way down. And then the second part of our training was another hike. I know, right? Just a mile and a half, though, there, and then a mile and a half back, which was in the dark at like 10 p.m., so that wasn't very nice, kind of like freaky with all the shadows and little tiny bridges. But we hiked out there as a group, and we were all carrying firewood or wheeling wheelbarrows full of firewood. And we built a fire, and Mr. Danny Fairs was there to help us with another fire walk. Unfortunately, I had to go home a little bit earlier to try and get over my cold because that day had been quite full of coughing and sneezing and bloody noses and just all kinds of sick stuff. So I did miss that part, but luckily the rest of the team was there, and they were able to tell me all about it, so it was pretty fun. We went over all kinds of questions and just about being a black belt and what that really means to everybody and how it affects us in our community. So that's all for right now, and later is integration. Bye, everybody.